Okay, am I still muted? Okay, am I still muted? Ah, finally. Okay, am I still muted? Ah, finally. Okay, am I still muted? Ah, finally. Okay, am I still muted? Ah. Okay, I'm gonna start over again here. Give me a minute here. Okay, am I still muted? Okay, am I still muted? Okay, am I still muted? Okay, with that. Okay, so since I'm not muted now, I'm gonna double check myself here. Okay, good, I'm not muted. Anyway, so without further ado, I guess I should start actual new intro. Hello guys, this is the John Brown Show here. And today we're playing Dragon Quest Builders 2. And I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details, but like for the past 10 minutes, I was making multiple part 1 videos of me trying to start this. And basically, here's a pro tip for anyone that's also doing live streams. Not only do you want to unmute yourself on the main PlayStation settings, apparently when you're doing broadcasting stuff like in the broadcast setting, there's also a separate option for muting and unmuting your mic. And that took me by complete surprise. And basically I just found out. And so basically I just left both settings unmuted. So after hearing myself on the phone here, I know for a fact you guys can hear me. Without further ado, I guess I need to work on myself. Forgive me guys for sounding slightly off. I just got done off of work and I just feel like doing something fun real quick. But let's see here. So Dragon Quest Builders 2, where should I begin before I get started here? Basically speaking, this is the very first Dragon Quest Builders. This is the first Dragon Quest game I've ever actually beaten and played thoroughly. I played a little bit of 11, but yeah, this is my main Dragon Quest experience here. Alright, so let me select this character here. My hair. For anyone that's never, for one thing, if someone's watching this and they never heard of Dragon Quest or the Dragon Ball series, I'm very impressed that they clicked on this video. Anyways, what this series is about is, I don't really know much about the Dragon Quest series myself per se, except for you play as a hero and you're trying to typically fight someone like a Dragon Lord or something. It's like a very simple story, more or less. And Dragon Quest Builders, specifically the sequel, is a part of a spin-off series called Dragon Quest Builders, which is basically like, okay, anyone remember Minecraft Story Mode? Basically it's just like a Telltale's game of Minecraft where they tried to give Minecraft a story mode. And basically, in my opinion, it was a crappy story mode where, like, I think it was an alright game, but it's just not okay story modes for a Minecraft game. And with that in mind, to me, this game is more of a Minecraft story mode game than the actual Minecraft story mode game. Now, typically, when I have the choice of making my own character and naming them, are any of these skins kind of like purplish? No? Oh, wait a second. That's kind of like it. Basically, what I like to do is I like to always name a character Thanos. That look like the eye color he had when he was being possessed by Mantis in Infinity War. Enter a name. But yeah, whenever I have to name a character, I like to customize them after Thanos, who's like one of my favorite Marvel characters. Namely because of Infinity War, the movie. With the character. Oh, I don't remember them letting you be able to change any of that. Oh well. Anyway, last time I played Builders 2, it was like about 2 or 3 years ago. So I don't really remember much. Like I know broadly how the story's going to go, and I remember the ending because I was very heavily emotionally invested in it. But we're going through this. We'll be playing together here. You can now adjust game settings. Okay, from what I faintly remember hearing, I'm gonna turn these out just a tad bit because I think my voice was clashing with the music from what I faintly remember. I think this should be appropriate for y'all. And let me see here. Let me look at the other settings here. Look up and down, dash and right control. If anything, I might change these settings when I'm off camera or something like that. Because I may or may not do farming for materials off camera. That's why I'm just thinking off the top of my head. I'm gonna turn off vibration because I don't feel like dealing with that. Icon size, yeah, that's good. Well, when they showed us a mini map thing that to give us an example, I guess I'll keep that on retro. Water translucency. Choose a translucent level of water. Please know that will be fixed at low when you play through the main system. They might even give us the option. I guess I'll keep it on low to keep it consistent, I guess. Okay. Anything else? Okay, yeah, cool. Alright, I think we're going to just go with this. Yes, I'm okay with it. I like the little slime hopping across pages. It kind of reminds me of a Mario Party 4 thing. Oh, this is just like DLC stuff, I believe, from a long time ago I got. You think they would give it to me when I get to the main island that we could customize, from what I remember? All right. Is that A on that or okay? No, okay, it's going at some pace. Apparently, I just pressed not A, I pressed X and. Surely your arms gotta be tired to stretch out like that, right? Oh, here's another thing about me too is I'm not really planning on reading. So I hope that won't be too much of an issue for you guys. I like to think I like to think that I'm a medium to fast speed reader, so hope that won't be too much of an issue for you guys. I might comment on something that sticks out or something like that. Basically, this game is basically, as you're seeing here, pretty much a sequel of sorts to Dragon Quest II. I think they reused the final bout area, or one of the final bout areas. I remember seeing the blood water and one of the final bosses. I remember the final boss being like a series of different boss characters. From what I faintly remember. Oh well. I feel like the monsters in this game kind of remind me of the monsters. It's kind of like an alternate take to how the monsters were for Ganon in the second Zelda game. We're trying to kill Link to bring back Ganon. Like, I think these guys are not quite the same motivation-wise, but it's close enough. I always find it funny when they say the name of a villain and call them like an ultimate hero or say nice things about them. I think that's part of the reason why I like to name my playable characters after villains, specifically, well, pretty much Thanos ever since 2019. Fox Moon, you Asa, hi. Hey there, Fox Moon. Hope you're doing well. Good morning. At least on my end of the earth. I'm not sure. I can't imagine me being an international type of guy, but basically, I'm going to assume that everyone watching is in the same hemisphere as I am. So, good morning. Yeah, on my end, it's like almost 8 in the morning here. Let's see here. I may not be a hero, but I'm gonna be going through a lot of stuff here. The one thing I remember from this game, your choices don't really matter. It'll change the flavor text a little bit. If I was my main character, I'd just be like, oh no, man, I'm a builder? No, I'm an innocent man. Let me free. Let me go. How are you going to ban building in the religious sense, but then you still try to take advantage of my skills here? But yeah, I guess this being my first like Dragon Quest game that I actually beat and play thoroughly, then I guess this game pretty much determines my viewpoint of the monsters from this series. And I think they're relatively, I think the ones that could talk are pretty chill. Now me, I'm a Trails fan, like for anyone that's familiar with the Trails of Cold Steel or Trails in the Sky or the Crossbell duology. So what I would normally do is I would go out of my way to talk to like every single person I could talk to. But I'm going to try to resist the urge on this playthrough because I already talked to everyone from what I remembered throughout the whole game. But I just talked to her because I just had the hindsight. I remember her. Anyway, let's get this shindig started. When you say want to be Skeletor, I'll also say I beat the. I was like to clarify. I also beat the Switch version of this game because I just like laying down. This is like one of those games that is very cozy to play when you're laying sideways in bed or something like that. Instead of me just sitting in my living room right now, just hooked up to my wireless controller and this headset. Anyways, I guess I'll keep on going here. Okay. don't know why you fed me in the first place. But just so you guys know, yeah, you could just hop off and they'll save ya. I will say this, like, I'll probably comment on it again when it becomes relevant, but I will say that the underwater graphics looks kind of pretty in a lot of areas. Now, realistically, I would have not just stopped because they told me to. What's up, guys? I kind of wish they acknowledged the fact that the ship is not really moving all like that. I like to imagine that from a boundary break perspective, I would like to imagine that they just coded in that wave graphic over there and we're not actually moving. Unless they're doing something similar to the hallway from that one fight in Orlando and Dragon and Dark Souls. That's nice. Too bad these guys are evil, because these guys seem like fun people to hang out around. I can't tell. I feel this guy trying to be nice and comforting in his own way. But I would say this though too. Like, I do like the characterization of the monsters that you can't talk to. Like I was saying earlier. Like, sure, it's kind of like one of those, like, they're bad guys, but doesn't mean that they're bad guys type of deal. And plus, there's gonna be a chapter coming up where we hit a low point, and it's gonna make me really be annoyed with these guys. Okay. The Y button? I don't remember the attack button being the top button. Okay. I'm not sure if I like the attack button. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not liking that one bit. Crap. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. This makes more sense when I'm playing this like how I normally do when I'm not with anyone watching me here. Oh yeah, every single person always comments on your dopey smile, or at least most people that are important. All right. I'll say this, like, I'm all for. I kind of understand like no wanting destruction and no involvement in building, but like once everything's is fully destroyed and they don't have any ships or anything like that, and they want to build a ship or something, they're gonna be out of luck. Okay. Oh crap. Oh, there we go. Okay. Those can be placed on top of other blocks. Select the item with that. Okay. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Boom. Boom. Crap. Alright, jolly good. Alright, so who else want me here? Okay. Basically, after this next thing, we won't be able to talk to him like that, so... Basically, he survived the first two games. Well, I'm not sure you can say survive for undead, but you know what I mean. I don't know how to describe it, but I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like this game's combat is kind of like Well, I don't want to say a mobile game, like a mobile action RPG type of deal where you just punch someone and you just run. I think you're gonna give me okay. I think you're gonna give me something better to fight him with, like a sword. I don't know why you had to write this down for their swords, but alright. The sapphire stick. I like how he does the Naruto run. Armor crafting weapons. Alright. Any last words? Sure, why not? Compound fracture. Nice pun. One thing I do like about the story is I do like how compassionate the builder is toward the monsters. At least the one that could talk. Alright, so who else we gotta do? Okay, I see. Oh, I see. They're like power gloves. At least I think they're called back in the Zelda games. Okay. Alright, 2. Nice. Do. Actually, one thing I remember is I've also been trying to play some of Dragon Quest 3, the 2D remake, basically. And from what I remember, you can't jump in that one. So I'm assuming you can't jump in the original. Okay, I imagine you cannot jump in the older Dragon Quest titles. It'd be funny if 11 was the first one that had something like that. Well, if you guys keep getting rid of the whole building notion, there might be more work-shy wastrels. Wait, is he the captain over there? Okay, so he is the captain. Okay, I thought he wasn't the captain. I think it was like the next in command, but. Time to angle the camera here. A heart of gold you have. I don't think we ever did talk to them about the bulk. I would just love if these guys could just hear this, but I know for a fact that no one can really hear it. I don't think they ever directly say it, but I think that might be I do know of the creation goddess Rubis, I think her name is in this series, but I don't think she ever directly appears here. Well, that's kind of you. You're a sweetheart, buddy. At least he's concerned about us for a minute. Oh yeah, it's Hargon, the guy who's all about destruction. He'll save us, alright. Are slimes liquid or are they solid? Cause I would just imagine if a slime touched this, I imagine they'll just dissolve. Not a way to test out our skills. Oh, okay, you want a cray, okay. Well, excuse me, princess. I guess it kind of makes sense though, I guess there was holes around the barrel. If only other monsters and people could be around and use gloves to build little patches here. But no. I kind of wish there was more. I kind of wish that there was a timer or something here. If I remember correctly, there are a few times where they do put you on a timer. Is that right? Not that the water to just disappear. Well, it was nice seeing you guys. I do appreciate that they showed the material there. Just flooding in there. Truth be told, I did forgot him. But I'll leave it at that. And now we're going to get the actual cutscene here for the opening. I will admit there are some tedious parts in this game to me, but overall though, I do quite like the story here. And one thing I appreciate about this opening is it doesn't really. The opening kind of like I think the opening near the end is spoilery to a degree, but I think there's some people that we'll see here that. A slight spoiler, but there's no real big spoiler. Like, you know how some anime opening can spoil the whole show? This opening doesn't really do that. The guy just kind of embraces the fun of being a builder. Much against Hargon's wishes, I'm sure. From what I remember, we get the car late. I love this. I'm not sure what this theme is called, but I love it. And I love Malroth. Like, he's like one of my favorite companion characters. Cause spoiler alert, yeah, his name is Malroth. Not to be confused with the evil entity known as Malroth. I won't comment anymore on that. I like how happy that Cyclops look. Wreck survivor, trophy earned. Yay. Whew. Let's see. Is there anything else I can say about this game so far going into it? Or re-going into it over all these years? Um, I've been looking forward to doing this, and funnily enough, this kind of just came out on a random whim. Like I did not start planning on doing this until like maybe 10 minutes before I started recording the very first part, trying to test my audio situation. I like how since the wire, I like how since the camera was on the wire, it gets the splashing on it. I don't know about you guys, but I'm always a sucker of God rays. Dun, 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 dun. Oh crap. I would have made the text small to make it seem like that this voice was a distance away. Hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Malroth. I mean, like, this place doesn't look like hell. I'm just trolling Mara right now. I guess we're having like a "Why are you running? Why are you running?" type of method. Mara. Alright, well, he got tired of that. Alright, sorry, buddy. Oh wow, I like how he had to go back to that little spot. I like how he's doing the whole "Hey kid, want to see a dead body?" For her misery, huh? I guess you don't remember me. I can't. Since the builder's not reacting, I guess he's joking. I probably want to prove. I probably want to just be like, look, girl, like this is a crappy shelter from us. I keep forgetting how much people really have a strong impression of our dumb smile. I lose the math. The other thing I have an issue with the two builder games is that like we have to make rooms and stuff for our towns, but no one wants to have a roof, which is dumb. Like camera wise, like camera related reasons, like for camera related reasons, I'm more than okay with that. But at the same time, though, just story wise, that's dumb. In fact, like some of the monsters at night kind of prove my point. Anyway, let's not get far ahead. Nice touch on the splinters. I like that illustration of Malroth. I think that she should have a 2D image of us in the first one on the left, have her fry that little scally whatever in the middle, and then have Malroth right there. I just feel like that was added some personality to this trio because on this island, these three are the main trio. What if I say no? I kind of wish they give. I wish they give you more bad endings at least. We'll tolerate her, buddy. Alright. Give you the hump. Buddy, in America, I don't think that means what you think it means. I wonder how they pronouncing whining. Is he saying why gang? Unfortunately, my man, for the game for the gameplay loop of this game, I have to take orders from everyone, but I'm everyone's lackey. I remember during the first time on my playthrough, I blanked out when she was giving me all her requests too, so I had to keep on going to her. But this time I remember. I just think that we just need straw. Ah, your room. That's about Malroth and be like, what do you mean by your room? I like the dark imagery of him strangling a slime. Especially for the big spoiler twist in the end. That kind of makes a lot of sense. Okay, I didn't really look at my inventory that well, but I just assumed that I kept the wood from the pirate ship, but okay, I think I only needed like 2 pieces of wood. Oh, 3. Well, okay. Now, personally, I'm against placing bonfires in any building, but this is not really even a building, so... Okay, I think I'm using these... That's for a bed spot here. There is no real perfect spot for the third bed, but you know what? I'll put you right here, and we're gonna stop thinking about it. I feel like someone like you would like playing with fire, Malroth. Come on. Did you use a bonfire to cook food? Wait, I don't have a scally winkle. Is that just I wonder if that's just a Dragon Quest. I'm gonna look it up right now. I wonder if Dragon Quest just making up that name, or Scallywinkle's an actual thing. Okay, no, apparently that's just a Dragon Quest thing from what I just quickly looked up for a few seconds. Well, I know the Scallywinkles are somewhere along the beach. What's up, player? You know, I wish the guy from who voiced Crow from the Trail of the Cold Steel games, I wish he voiced Malroth, low-key. I feel like that line about the whole blissful build a free childhood remind me of a line that I could see him saying to Reen. But yeah, basically his AI is you're breaking down for something. If you're breaking stuff down, he'll help you break stuff apart. No way, what am I doing? Okay. I like how you can just place it without cooking that. Well, if I knew... Hmm. Hmm. What if they know? I'm pretty sure Malroth never had to eat anything in this whole game. Dry grass. Dry and grassy. I'm so glad we have compasses. Oh, I see. Yep, let's keep on punching these bad boys, buddy. No. Malroth will make us go there at some point. But yeah, I'm looking forward to see their friendship blossom all over again because I actually don't remember Malroth looking down on the builder. You know what? Like you try to examine the dead people around, they'll disappear. I'm going to my main plan is there's gonna be a point where we're gonna expand this area like way later on, and we're in Malroth, Lulu, and Thanos here is gonna have a nice heart to heart. I think it'd be slightly morbidly funny to have them just still be there. All right, so I'll place you there. I guess you there, I guess. If I play Dragon Quest II, my dear, I'm sure Rippleport will be tugging on my heartstrings. Oh wow, I remember that dark story. I don't know why, but I like even at the end of my first playthrough, I kind of forgot about her parents being dead. Huh. Well, I think that helped me be more invested in her character. But she become real cool though, overall. Um. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna end this part right now. I'm just happy I got this hooked up well, but yeah, I'm going to end this now. Is there what to say, manual? Okay, yes, there is. Um, but yeah, it was nice starting up this playthrough at the spur of the moment thing. I do not know how frequently I'll be doing this, but I'll be chipping away at this playthrough every now and again. I think it'll be a fun experience, and I'm trying to play the HD to the remake, not remix, the remake of Dragon Quest 3. So yeah, that'll be fun. So with that, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys later at some point. Peace.